guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary and high school age. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the resources that I've recently purchased from Erin Condren that I will be using with my homeschoolers for the coming homeschool year. One of the things I've actually already shared, and this was sent to me, this is the kids activity book that came out very recently. I think it may have come out with the teacher planner order. So this I will also share, even though I already have a walkthrough of this, because I will be using this with Lucy. But first what I'm going to do is start with these notebooks, and I call them narration journals. I believe that they are called story journals. Yes, they are. And the way that I use these is for narration in our homeschool. So we do a lot of written narration in our homeschool, especially for my older two, but I have started doing more of that with my youngest as well, especially this past year. And I love these story journals from Erin Condren. I like that there's a place to draw a picture and then a page and a half of lined space so that the student can write whatever they want. The way that we do narration in our home is usually, for my older two, I will have them choose something that they want to write about. And my middle guy does not do a picture. In fact, I need to get him just a plain ruled notebook, which is what he wants to use. But my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter both enjoy having the space to draw a picture as well as write out what they want to write out. Now, I did get the standard ruled size for both of my kids this year. They do have, I think it's called a handwriting journal, which is exactly the same, only it has the wide elementary lines where it has like 2 lines and then the dotted line in the middle. I'll throw up a picture here so that you can see what that is. But I absolutely love these notebooks. It uses that really thick Erin Condren paper, which I love. It's really nice to write on for my kids. And it ends up being a kind of a keepsake. They keep all of their written narration for the entire year in this notebook. And they will do narration, but they will also use it for stories if they want to work on any sort of creative writing on their own. They will put that in here as well. It does have perforated sheets, so you can tear them out if you want to, but I try and encourage my kids to keep the pages in here so that it stays. They used to have just plain notebooks, drawing notebooks as well, which I also used to get for my oldest from Erin Condren because the paper quality is so good and it was really good for mixed media, but they don't offer those anymore, and they were actually less expensive for me to purchase those notebooks than to buy artist notebooks around back to school. The one difference between the kids' journals and the typical lined notebooks that they have is that the kids' journals and planners all have this plastic coil. It's very sturdy and the pages turn just fine. It does still give you the option to choose your cover and you can have it personalized. I did not. I think this is one of their new partnerships. I'm not sure on who the designer is, but I thought that this was a really pretty one. And then this is the one that I got for Lucy. I just thought they were cute covers. It's hard for me to get these for Jack. Sometimes they will have a cover that works for him, but a lot of times they don't, and they're too flowery and too colorful and he wants something really basic. But I really love these notebooks. We use them every year. I've been purchasing them, well, before they even came out with the kids notebooks, I used to purchase the regular line notebooks and blank pages for my kids. I've just been purchasing them every year. So these are 2 things that we will be using definitely in the coming year. Then this next book is the activity book, and this one was sent to me. I purchased everything else, but I did want to just briefly go through this again in case you hadn't seen my video where I did walk through this. And this is just a little activity book. It has seasonal bucket lists, which I think is really cute, and then it has a section for all kinds of different activities that you can do, drawing different things, making your own funny face, decorating a pizza, pretty much just a bunch of different activities, and then coloring pages for your elementary age student. I think that this would be perfect for that age. Then, okay, this is what I was talking about with the stories. So there is this stories section, which again, it has space for drawing a picture, and then it has space to write a story. So it is a little bit different than the kids' journal. So you can purchase this 8.5 by 11 large notebook with these types of lines in it. And if you have an early elementary age student that needs more space, I think that this will still be fun for Lucy, and she probably will just write on both lines instead of writing large letters. But this is the stories section, and so it gives you plenty of space to write any stories that you want. That is the next section. Then you have a games tab with word search and puzzles and matching games, would you rather, mazes, what I like about myself, just some fun little questions and things. And that you have many, many pages here. And then you have just some drawing space. So you have graph paper, and then you have plain white paper with a colorful border around the outside. So I thought that this would be a lot of fun for Lucy to have. Just gives her something else to do when my high schoolers are working all day on their school. They have a much longer day, obviously, than my elementary age student does. So having extra fun things that she can take out when they're busy is very, very helpful for me. So this is the next thing that we'll be using this coming year. And then this is the last thing, and it is the kids planner, and it does have this little static sticker on it. 12 months of undated calendar spreads for kids to learn the basics of scheduling and routines, 12 colorful and functional sticker pages, full of engaging activity pages, reading logs, allowance trackers, and more. So I have purchased these planners in the past. I don't know if they are any different, if they have different pages or not. This is a new cover, and I did have it personalized for Lucy. It will start in July for her. I will sit down with her on my monthly reset day or the day after and go through and set up the calendar with her. It says Kids Planner. The world is better with your sunshine in it. Then there is an all about me section. This is my family. My family members are some favorites, favorite color, food, animal, favorite book, favorite season, and then some more about you, just all kinds of different questions. You don't have to do all of this at one sitting, obviously. You can kind of work through it as you want to. Then you move into a reading log, and it's beautiful and colorful. And I think that this is great. My older two kids do have reading journals that they keep track of their books in, and Emma also has a Goodreads account, but Lucy has not track of her reading as much. It's more something that I do. So this will be fun for her to work through. I think that we've gotten the kids planner the past couple of years, but we have not used some of the sections. The reading log is one of the sections that we have not used. Then you have a goal tracker, and it's January through June and July through December. So because we'll be starting in July, we'll start over on this side. An allowance tracker. We don't actually do allowance in our home, but there is a section for that. What I'm saving for, books I want to read, and then some drawing space. And then you move into the calendar section. And so there's an activity at the start, and then there's like a dashboard page this month, your morning and evening routine, birthdays this month, or you could also add other important dates. And then you have your monthly calendar, and it is undated. They have all of the stickers for the different months in the back. So you have a tab that you can put here, and then you have, the month sticker. They have some label stickers for birthdays, and you have your date dot stickers, and then just some decorative stickers down here to help decorate the planner. So I think that this is really great for kids. It's especially wonderful if you do a calendar time in your elementary school. I think that it's very helpful, and it's also kind of fun for the kids to just kind of see what's going on in the month and to have something. It just starts them on that path to be able to manage their time and understand that time is a finite resource, and if things are going on one day, they're not going to have as much time to do other things that they may want to do. So that's how this goes. Then you have a wrap up for the month. I enjoyed what I did for fun. And then you have another activity and then another drawing page, and then you move into the next month. And so there's another activity, your monthly dashboard, and then your monthly calendar. And so that is how it is for each month. I think that this is a great thing to have for your kids, especially if they don't really need to keep track of a lot of things. If they are mainly, just following whatever your lesson plans are. I do give my kids lists of what they need to work on each day for their homeschool, but this is more of just a monthly calendar that they can work on and keep track of what's going on in the month ahead. So that's how it goes. Each month has a different color scheme and different activities, and it's nice and bright and colorful and fun to work through. So then you get to the end, and it does not have a folder like the Erin Condren planners do. Instead, it has this plastic sleeve, which is similar to the teacher planner plastic sleeves that they have, and all of the sticker sheets for the 12 months fit in here, and there is still space, so you can definitely shove a lot of things in here if your student wants to. And then it does have the dry erase covers that you can use if your child wants to use that as well. So these are the few things that I have for my kids. I know that they have not come out with the new back to school stuff yet. That launch is typically late summer, or it's typically, I think, maybe end of July or August, if I remember correctly, and they will most likely have new things that come out around then as well. They usually do have some fun tools. So these are the few things that I have to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, please let me know in the comments. I will have everything linked in the description box for you. Thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.